Hello everyone, welcome back, Happy New Year! This is the first video of 2023 here on the channel, the first of many. Now, if you've been watching the channel, you'll have seen yesterday, to end off 2022, I did a top 5 list of some of my favourite Pokemon cards that have released this year, whether or not I actually own the cards. So today, to kick off, I decided that I would show off some of my favourite collection editions from 2022. So I've done a top 5 again. They're not all going to be Pokemon. We're going to have some variation in that. So let's get into it. Coming in at number 5, I'm going to give it to these two D promos from Decipher's Lord of the Rings game with Buckland Homestead and Bilbo Aged Ring Bearer. These are 0D1 and 0D8, adding on to the 9 through 14, which I already had in my collection. The D promos from Decipher are generally more tournament related. As you can see, Bilbo here is from the DGMA World Cup in 2005, and I think I'm going to put finishing the D promos as kind of a soft goal on my checklist for 2023, or on my goals list I should say, as I am only missing 6 of them now. Even though each one is pretty rare and has its own story, hopefully I should be able to get through and finish those off within the next 12 months. Number 4, I'm going to give to this Craze Club Skitty. It's a very nice little card, a little variant from Legend Maker. UK exclusive. If you actually watched my video on the Skitty itself, it gives a bit more information on that. I'm very, very happy to have picked this one up, knocked it off the checklist. There are actually some other EX era variants, which I was hoping to have in by now, so they might have made the list, but they're kind of stuck in shipping limbo, so even though I have paid for them, I think they're going to be counted towards a 2023 addition to my collection. So, hey, you'll see a video on those hopefully very soon, and they may show up in my roundup for the 2023 editions, which will appear, I guess, early January 2024. But for now, very, very cool little card, very nice story behind it. Nice little logo on there, something completely unique. You never see this on any other card. And, you know, I just like it when magazines and stuff or events actually get their logo onto cards. Always very, very cool. Number 3, if you don't like Doctor Who, you are probably sick of hearing about these cards from me recently. But if you do like Doctor Who, you are probably really, really happy that they're getting another mention. It is, of course, my Super Rose set from Battles in Time. Ignore Dalek Blaster, he's just kind of there chilling. This is all 7 variants of Super Rose. I think going into the year, I didn't know there were any more than 4 variants of the Super Rose, and I only own 2. But now, thanks to some friendly folks on Instagram, I found out about them all, and I was able to purchase them all. This might have gone a little bit higher up the list if I didn't already own the Test Set Rose before this year, because that is the one. That is the rarest one of them all. Rarest, most valuable, everything like that. So if I didn't already own that one, it might be a little bit higher up. But because I already had the rare one locked in, number 3 is going to be just finishing this set. Very, very gorgeous set. Absolutely in love with this one. You also see now that these are very nicely in a 4-row binder. And you know what that might mean. I think we're going to have another Doctor Who video coming up very, very soon, showing off all of my collection so far, now that I have actually bothered to put it in a binder after 15 years. For number 2, I've gone with some Pokemon tournament promos. If you saw the video I did on my favourite Pokemon cards of the year, you will know that I was just unbelievably hyped for tournaments coming back. So of course, adding some cards from those tournaments to my collection has been a big highlight. Now, this is from NAIC, the North American International Championships, or Intercontinentals, or whatever you call them. This one did take place just in Columbus, and I've picked my top 8 card for this, but I did also get the staff version and the players version. Top 8 is just something a little bit more special. And then Champions Festival, I did get the players set as well as the staff one, but my players set is actually still sealed. I haven't opened that yet. But you can see very, very gorgeous exclusive artwork on this one. We've got Grookey, Scorbunny, and Sobble, along with Pikachu. They are riding the cable car that goes over the Thames. There's a Galarian wheezing in the background. There's a Psyduck on a Corviknight flying past. Got Big Ben and everything there. So, mainly picking these because of how hyped I am that tournaments are back and we can travel to these events again. But also, just a gorgeous card. All Worlds cards top-notch artwork. I'm so happy with them. And the fact that it's UK-based, London-based, I'm from the UK, very, very special card. And I am sure that our Worlds 2023 promo from Japan is going to make it to my list for next year as well. I'm very, very hyped for going to Japan. And now for my number one pick. If we look back at picks 5 through 2, something jumps out. They're basically all pretty much available if you want them. The top 8 quick ball might be a little bit hard to find. If you wanted the test set Super Rose, might be a little bit difficult, but all of these you can just go out and purchase. World Staff cards, they are there. They're on the market. You can go and get them. Same with the Craze Club Skitty and everything. Even those Lord of the Rings D promos, if you look in the right place, if you ask the right people, you can pretty easily pick them up as long as you're willing to pay the price. My number one addition on this list is not something like that. This is something that you've probably already guessed, but it's something that I never, ever thought I'd be able to add to my collection just because they are not out there. It is, of course, the Nightmare Before Christmas promo set. I don't know how many people in the world have complete promo sets. I would guess it is single-digit number of people, and the vast, vast majority of them are not willing to sell. If you have been following my Nightmare Before Christmas videos, you'll know there was about 2 years between me even starting to collect and getting any of the Set 2 or tournament promos. I picked up 2 of them, 2 out of the 14, and then there was another year and so many months before I even saw any more come up for sale. And then luckily, one previous store owner came up with a complete set. So let's look at these once again. There's been a video on these before, but I don't think this is even going to be the last time I show these off. So, starting with the tournament promos, we have foils of Lock, Barrel, and Shock. They should probably be in a different order. And non-foils of Everybody Make a Scene, I Think I've Got It, House of Cards, Old Sparkly, and Snake and Spider Stew. So the way that tournaments would work is, I think it was first and second place would get to choose some cards. You could either choose 1 foil card or 2 non-foil cards. So even if places were running tournaments, it was very, very difficult to put a set of these together. So that's what you need: 3, 4, 5, 6. You'd need to come in the top 2 of your local tournaments 6 times to even get a set if they had those cards available, if they had the ones that you were just missing available. And I imagine most places didn't even run 6 tournaments ever. So that is the 8-card tournament set. And then, of course, there are the 6 promos, which came with set 2. We've got Christmas Cafe, Zero's Doghouse, Jack Skellington, Mirror Mirror, a foil, same routine. Don't know why this one was foil over the others. And we've got to find Jack. These had different methods of release. I think they were still associated with local game stores due to the fact that the guy got all these from, got them because he was running a local game store, but these weren't tournament specific. But either way, these 14 cards, I genuinely thought it was single-digit percentages that I would ever complete a set, like in my lifetime. It was just, these were just not showing up. I thought maybe we'd be looking at 10, 15 years, even if I got them. And to get them all in one go, I'm just blown away. I was shocked that I was able to do this. I'm so happy that I have these. And that's why they're taking number 1 on my list of cards that I added to my collection this year. So there you have it. That's my top 5 list of cards I added to my collection in the last 12 months. Hopefully you enjoyed the first video of 2023 here on the channel. There's going to be a lot more coming up over the next 12 months. We're going to add a lot more exciting cards to our collection. We're going to open a lot more exciting stuff. We're going to have information videos. We're going to learn a lot more about TCGs if you just stick around. Hopefully you enjoyed and you continue to enjoy in the future. Hope you all had a great new year, and I will see you again very, very soon.
Thanks for watching. Check out some more videos right here.
And don't forget to subscribe for more awesome content from DJ Gigabyte.
Gotta catch 'em all!